I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one up.
Turning it on! In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all.
He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Right down the middle. And wings it incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So
breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Number 10, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drop.
There he goes. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touchdown, Rebels! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Kentucky going quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. From the shotgun, they'll run it. At the 35, he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Sims. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Blasted as he lets it go.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the Rebels are on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot. Oh, he's got some space. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Buys a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed. And you can't...
Touchdown, Ole Miss! A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Abram. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over it. up by a field goal over USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The give out of the gun. Turning it on.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Kentucky right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got an open man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The lone back's got it. Spins away from the defense. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Dead center perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the right. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Hard running there. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Rebels will have it first and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play.
Intercepted to stop the threat. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Breaks the tackle. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Red pass hits complete. Oh, it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The RPO, it's complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Going to swing it on second down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Takes it the other way.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. This time on target. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can...
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the beatdown has ensued. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Everything will have to be clean. Oh, they blocked the kick. He picks it, speeding down the left side. The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's open. Hits him with a stiff arm. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Give to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The give from the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Reels it in down the left side. Finds a seam at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Newton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now on first down from the 30. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen games...
There he goes! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Unloads quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sims. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah.